Becoming a servant leader. This is something that, as a man of God, finding your identity in Christ, we have to realize that one of our main objectives is to become a servant to those around us. I'm Dan, and I've been doing a couple different series and things on TikTok and on YouTube, and this particular video is going to be diving into some more of our identity in Christ and what it means to find our identity in Christ and how we do that. I've talked about a couple other concepts, I've talked about a couple other ideas, so make sure that you like, follow, comment, subscribe, all those fancy things, and check out the videos I've already posted. Be on the lookout for the ones coming. I want to talk about being a servant. This is something that I never completely understood. Being a servant to somebody else, serving somebody else, is one of the greatest ways to show Christ to somebody else. It's the way that Christ loved the church. He did all things for the church. He served other people. He did all sorts of great deeds, great works, miracles, etc., all of them in service to somebody else. Yes, all to glorify God, but in service of others. As a man, we have those that we are responsible to. We have spouses or partners, we have children, we have other family members. And we are responsible to them. We are responsible for their well-being. For the longest time, I thought that my primary role in those areas was to be a provider financially. I thought that my role was to work long hours and bring home a whole bunch of money. And I did that for a long period of time. But what that meant was my now ex-wife was left to do all the rest. She was left to be there emotionally for our children, to manage things in the household, to be there emotionally, to clean and cook and manage our schedules and our bills and everything else. And at the end of the day, it meant that she started to carry a lot of resentment. I can only imagine that she terribly resented me, if not still does, for placing her in this place and not being there for her. My children got to see me at their functions, at their events, but I certainly wasn't going out of my way for them. And then my other family members would be left in the dust when asking for help or needing something. I saw serving as being at church on Sunday mornings, working on a tech team, or something along those lines. I never saw serving as showing up when somebody asks for a little bit of help, or learning somebody so well that you know what they need before they even ask for it. We have to not need to have our things supplied by others as a man of God. God fulfills us. God gives us what we need. God takes all of our needs, all of our wants, and fills us up, so that then we can just continue to operate above and beyond from an overflow of grace and peace and kindness and love, gentleness towards everyone around us. But men, especially for you, this has to be done towards your spouses, towards the person that you want to marry, towards your children, towards your immediate family members if you're not married. This has to be done. We have to sacrifice ourselves. We have to let go of the things that we desire, the things we want, the direction we want to go with our lives, and serve someone else and be selfless. This is extremely hard to do, but Jesus died on the cross. The least we can do is do a little bit of extra work for somebody else that we love. I'm going to continue this journey. I'm going to continue this conversation. So make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, comment, whatever. Let me know how you're serving today. Let me know where you can get better. And if you want to chat, links in the bio.